Hey everyone, this is Chuck Mayer. I am back with the weekly update. Thank you so much, Richard Bullard, for standing in for me last week. I got an emergency service call the second I walked into the doors to start filming, and it had to be dealt with, and I was the one to deal with it. Okay, so this month starts the latest in our giveaways again. If you remember last year, we did about 9 months worth of giveaways. Well, we're going to start it back again this month with the dog days of summer, so to speak. So June will begin the first giveaway. We're giving away an Aquarium Ascent aquarium. Obviously, you do have to come here to get it since we don't ship, but if you go to our website, fishybusinesssc.com, you will see an area right at the top of the page where you can register. There are a couple of different ways to register, and if I'm not mistaken, there may be more than one way that you can enter. So you can get like 2 or 3 entries in. We're kind of done away with the little coupons so that you don't have to keep up with a bunch of different coupons. However, they will be out there ready to go, so if you will go to the website and you can get all the details about that. Now, with everything going on, the girls have literally been putting up fish all day long. We've got in several different shipments, and Scott's still rolling back in the door with the next shipment any minute now. So lots of new salt and freshwater fish are here, and without wasting any time, let's get to it. One other thing that I want to say is we've got a bunch of different shows going on YouTube right now. We're trying to get as much information to you as we possibly can, and we've branched out to a little bit of an entertainment section. So The Grind is the latest in our video series. It showcases what we do behind the scenes. It is unedited and unfiltered. Well, it is edited, but it is unfiltered and definitely unscripted. So if you want to get to know more about the interaction between the people here at work and what we go through, what we talk about, what happens when you're not in front of the camera or you don't see what happens on the weekly update, The Grind is definitely the way to go. Episode 3 will be coming at you on Tuesday. We also have some more self-help videos in both Fish Biz 101 and in our regular tank tips videos, so you do want to watch for those as well. Now, let's go check out the fish. Okay, so we got in a large coastal for a change. We have not really ever put one on the floor that was larger than 4 feet for the 110 extra high. So I wanted you to see this to show you what it looked like or how impactful it could be on a very large level like this. With the shiplap, with the same piano hinge doors for easy working on or for feeding. This is it on a 210. So if you notice our Facebook, Guy ran a special last month. I don't know if it's still going on, but it's the tank, stand, and canopy, and you'll have to look on our Facebook to see what the post is on the price. But really, really cool. If you've got a space for a large aquarium and you want to tie it in and give it that beach look, you'd be hard-pressed to find something cooler than a coastal. Okay, so we're going to jump right into freshwater. And before I jump too far into freshwater, I want to bring your attention to one thing, this Monte Carlo carpeting plant that we have. This is one of the coolest plants we have ever had for freshwater. The main reason is it carpets, and it's an easy-to-carpet plant. Most carpeting plants require very high light, CO2, and lots of great water quality. This is a very tolerant carpeting plant that doesn't need as much. It doesn't have to have CO2, does need reasonable lighting, but as you can see, and Kara has just done a very simple job, nothing like what she is capable of when it comes to actually putting it out here just so that you can see. But we have several little cups of it, and we have it in bags as well. But if you've ever wanted a carpeting plant that is a no fuss, easy to kind of manipulate because you want to create a really cool aquascape, this is the way to do it. A whiptail loricardate, which is right here. This is a really cool catfish, very kind of flat catfish with a really cool whip tail. Can go in a community tank or in a slightly aggressive tank, but a very cool fish. Right over here we have the Odessa barbs. We got large Odessa barbs. Now these will really show off a lot of color, a lot of red in the body. Schooling fish, not a super aggressive barb, so it's really cool in that respect. I also got in some purple blood parrots. Now to me, these aren't very purple, but they are very blood red. So they show off a lot of color. Right up here, we have long-finned Oscars. Very showy, flowy Oscar, if you will. Very cool in that respect. I also got, because I was asked about it this weekend, A lot of people look at our show tank as far as the plant tank, and they want to buy the fish out of there. And one, they would be extremely hard to catch, and two, we've had them for a long time, so we kind of keep them to show people what the fish will turn into when you buy some of the fish that are here. And one of the ones that always gets picked out is the turquoise rainbow. And the reason I bring it up is because I got turquoise rainbows this week, and they're beautiful. They're already showing off their blue sheen at a very young age, which means these fish will, especially if vitamins are given, will really show up very bright. Tropheus. One of the coolest of the African cichlids. I love these fish, though they can be lightly temperamental. If you get a species tank, they do fantastic. The Tropheus duboisii, sorry, are some of my very favorite Tropheus. Very cool African cichlid. I also thought we got in some other ones. Curly calvus. Oh well. The other ones might not be marked yet, but I got duboisii. Angelfish too are back in stock. Every week it's a little different with these guys, but these are all locally raised angels. I want to say that because that goes to their hardiness and how well they've been kept. I've got lots of different colors of them. I don't have the platinums, but I have pretty much everything else this week. Peacock bass came in. Don't have any big ones to show you the color, but I'd strongly recommend that you look on Google if you want to see what a gorgeous cichlid can actually look like. These right here, these are very young. No, not you, blue acara, the peacock bass. These are great fish. I can't get them but so often, but they add a lot of color. Very cool fish. Okay, so saltwater fish now. We got some naked clowns. Those would be clowns with no clothes on, or no stripes, hence the term naked clown. So I can't remember the last time we had naked clowns. Gracie, when was the last time we had naked clowns? We haven't. So we have naked clowns. So if you want your clowns without clothes, I got them. Okay, so we lots of times get in Koran angels, small to medium. We don't get one that's a borderline large. Not quite a large, but this is a gorgeous fish. The Koran angel is one of the hardiest of the large pomacanthus, holocanthus angels that you can put in a tank. That will just simply do well. Now, obviously you can't put it in a reef tank. He will munch your corals. However, if you've got a fish only, this is a wonderful candidate. Very hardy. He's even hardy enough for a small tank where maybe you just have a few fish and you want that one fish to pop or to have a lot of show. The Koran angel is my go-to in service if it's not a reef tank but an invertebrate tank. I have one in every one that's out there, and they prove themselves over the long haul. They're very good fish. I also have the medium lionfish this week. To me, it's small. They just change the term. I guess whatever they have in stock, they say is bigger than it is. So while I call that a small, it came in as a medium. So if you have room for a starter lionfish, Pterois volitan might be for you. Right back here, I have a really cool fish who has really great personality. He reminds me of Oscar from Sesame Street. It's a really large. Where is he? He's hiding in here. Big jawfish that's mad at me at the moment. Very mad at me at the moment. Lots of personality. Can hold himself with the big boys, but he isn't taking much junk. Great fish. Super cool. Okay, I'm trying to show you a starfish, but I'm looking over here at all the cool koi that came in. And because I dug a pond, that's where my head is right now. So we'll go back over here. We got an ornate brittle star in. This is a really cool starfish that has a lot of little ornate patterns on the outside of the appendages. I got in a really cool black brittle star, 1, 2, 3. Jet black brittle star, really cool there. Lots of new urchins, lots of feather dusters. 6-line wrasse for all of you looking for that cool wrasse that will work in a small tank and give you a lot of color for its size and its price. 6-line wrasse is always at the top of my list. Springerii pseudochromis. This is a blue and black pseudochromis. Most pseudochromis are extremely mean. This is one of the few that aren't as mean as some. So that's a great fish there. You got in some of these blue starfish. Now these aren't like blue Linkia blue, okay? They have a tinge of blue to them. They're very akin to the chocolate chip starfish. So definitely not reef safe, but if you've got a tank full of fish and you need something to help clean up the bottom, or just to be a general good scavenger, it's a long-lived starfish, very hardy, a great starfish for the money. Also, I got in a few cleaner shrimp last week, and I think 2 or 3 have held over to this week. That comes in on the Sri Lankan shipment, and we hadn't had those in months because of COVID. So now I've got cleaner shrimp, while small, back in stock. I've got fire shrimp at normal sizes, and we do also have a saltwater shipment that is coming in on Friday that is supposed to be some of the stuff we have yet to get. We're still looking for Desjardins tangs, a lot of Red Sea stuff that we haven't been able to get, a lot of Australian stuff. So all that to say, you definitely want to pay attention to the updates on Facebook this week. Definitely get in the running for the latest giveaway, as we will do that throughout the summertime for sure, at least. And definitely stay tuned and like our videos on YouTube if you would, Fishy Business SC. Until next week, God bless, and I hope everyone's okay.